What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. It is currently 6:29. First cast is here in 1 minute, so I'm going to make this intro a little bit short. Me and Jacob are out here. Hopefully you saw our practice video. If not, go watch that. But we're out here for the 30th annual Elliot Electric Big Bass Bash, Big Bass Splash. Can't exactly remember, but out here we found a decent amount of fish yesterday. Some of it is on an offshore spot. I'm not sure how affected that's going to be by wind, so we're hoping to sit in the back of this pocket, start on some docks, and get some fish earlier on in the morning so we don't necessarily need to utilize that spot, and hopefully we can just catch everything in here. But other than that, fishing time is probably about, still got a few seconds, but I'm going to put the camera down and get to fishing. See you guys when we catch one.
I think I like it.
Oh, really?
No.
No?
Oh, God. What's that color? Huh? Stuff. Yeah, we still can't see nearly as well.
Right.
That one might keep. I might do something to this on it. Over. If not, that's the world's
Biggest under.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to put a frog, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not gonna make the team, but it's my second frog fish in like 5 minutes out of the same exact spot. Other one I just lost a few minutes ago. It might have been within 5 minutes, so I might play that clip as well. But if not, it was around that size. So, decent start to the morning right now. Just need to find some of those smaller fish, but. No, you're working my net. Stop. Oh.
Yeah, that's 5.5.
Where's your scale?
Good job, dude. You know, that doesn't really help us.
No. Just. I'm a serious scale.
That was a keeper.
That was like 6 or like 690.
Really?
Yeah, watch your right foot.
Yeah.
Where's your scale? I don't feel like looking for it right now, but nice healthy fish. South. So like that.
You go past the bridge?
Yeah, we're past the bridge.
So you're... No. I'm sorry. You got past the bridge and the bridge back.
There's not a bridge here. Keeper number 1, guys.
I got her.
Pass it over.
Oh, hold on. It'll be close. She's short.
She's short.
She's 17, almost 18. I'll measure him just in case, but he's not gonna make it. Where is your measuring board?
Huh?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, 18. Yeah. It's staying in the same area. I got him. Maybe. No. That's not even close.
He's short.
It's a bigger fish than I thought it'd be.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Keeper number 4.
That's 5, right?
Yeah. Got quicker.
Really?
Yeah. Nah?
No, you just tongue it a little bit. It'll be alright.
That's number 5, boys and girls.
That's a good fish.
Good job. I'm about to pull up that little. What?
Never mind. Sadly, too big.
Try to get that. Let's see.
Yeah.
It might be bigger.
Oh, no. Maybe? What do you think?
Your mouth.
Alright guys, sorry about the wind audio, but we have now made it to our second spot at 140. We are... Jacob, are you hooked up? Deeper? Yeah. Oh, fast. Number 5. guess that is about a wrap for the tournament. Thinking we got like 6-ish pounds. Not bad, but not great. We'll see how we do. They normally pay pretty deep in this tournament, so we'll let you know how we end up. Alright, if you guys have made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Just kind of give a final wrap-up of everything that happened at the tournament. So me and Jacob ended with 5.78 pounds, which was good enough for 39th place out of the biggest 5-fish stringer. So this tournament's a little bit different to where they have a biggest bass category, a smallest bass category, as well as your best 5 fish. So 3 different ways you can make money. Like I said, 578, 39th place. Congratulations to the first place team. They had 857 out there. Lake Fork was fishing a little bit tough. It was kind of the spawn to post-spawn transition to where all your males were sitting there doing their fry garter duties. All the big females had moved off. Of course, you're not really targeting those necessarily, unless you have like a big female on a bed or something like that. But we were just targeting males. We had made it into some shallow backwaters, and unfortunately, 2 of the clips we, I guess, forgot to save, or the files got messed up some, but they didn't appear on there. So that's kind of why we jumped from 1 fish to 4 fish in the video. But towards the end of the day, we had been getting frog blowups all morning on areas where we're like, okay, there should be some fish in here, and just to kind of do one last lap around on our starting area, we did that and got another blow up, and we're like, hey, there's probably a fish sitting there on a bed. So I hike up the trolling motor on 10, lift it out of the bracket so it's not actually sitting, and it's just scooting across the water. We were probably in about a foot worth of water every time that we set down when we were trying to bed fish for our kind of middle fish throughout the day. And there was a bunch of fish back there. They were just not super committal. A lot of small, like 8-inch fish, 10-inch fish, in like that 1 pound range that we saw, as well as, of course, a few decent ones on the bed still, as well, some nice sized males, but they were just also non-committal. Jacob, I believe, missed a small, probably 18-inch fish. He had it on for a few seconds and then it hopped off. But around that area, we also saw some fry garters like peeking out of the grass at us. They just were not wanting to bite worth anything. So at about 1 o'clock, we decided to scrap that and go down to our southern area. The wind wasn't nearly as bad as we thought it would be. So went down there, got on the physical spot about 1:45, and as you saw in the video, Jacob caught one. I believe it was his second cast out there, so that spot had been firing. It seemed like a lot of the fish that we had found on that spot the day before had kind of moved off somewhere else, and we didn't really have time to look for them super well. There was still a bunch of small fish on the spot, which is those 3 fish that you saw us catch. But other than that, it was a really fun tournament. Looking forward to fishing it again next year. Tristan, unfortunately, was not able to make it on this one, so had to sub in my buddy Jacob, but whoever it will be next year, I'm just happy to be able to fish with them in that tournament. It was a really good time. We ended up winning $400. The cool thing about this tournament is, since it's a builder one, they kind of more focus, instead of paying out a lot to your first place winner, they pay out deep into the tournament. I think, let me see here, 45 spots got paid, which is astronomical compared to any other tournament. Me and Jacob getting 39th would normally not get us, would probably get us about 10 to 15 spots away from a check, but this one we were luckily able to skate by and still had quite a bit of leftover room. Last place check had 564, so we weren't too terribly far away from them weight-wise, only 1.14 of a pound away, so kind of a tight bottom grouping. Of course, on Lake Fork during that time, you are going to have quite a few of those, but other than that, me and Tristan plan on fishing a lot of tournaments and just practicing for upcoming tournaments here soon, just whenever the weather allows us to during the weekend. So should still have a lot of content coming for you guys. I know Tristan's probably going to post 2 next week, and then we'll have something to post after that. And then I think we're honestly booked out with tournaments and videos till like the end, to the end of May. So a lot of good content coming for you guys.
I got
but
the bread and I
stay
got the
tuned,
juice.
and
I got
thanks
some
for watching.
dogs and I let them loose. Bring in the storm, but this ain't the Zeus. Walk in the skies, but this ain't the loop. This ain't the cruise. We ain't the same, you ain't have a clue. I'm in the game and untouchable, cause I got the flame and this is the proof. Loading my tote, I still want all the smoke. We ain't talking about jokes, we just talking about more. I see all of my goals and it's looking like gold. I ain't asking for hope, cause I know that it's show. Now you seeing me blow.